Hey everybody, this is Downwhere. It's time to continue the Final Fantasy journey. This is going to be part 2 of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 1. But before we get to that, I think I'm going to start all these. I liked how I started the last one with some backstory and gave a little bit of history about the games. And there's a lot of fun facts about things about Final Fantasy that I could probably share. So, found a little bit of info. I remembered that Nintendo of America has always been like a bigger prude than Nintendo of Japan. Most games that came from Japan to the United States were censored in some way, and Final Fantasy 1 was no different. The first Final Fantasy didn't have as much stuff censored as later ones, but since we're still on Final Fantasy 1, I'm just going to mainly cover that. And it turns out there's not really too much that they censored in the first game, but here's what I got. Nintendo of America's policy prohibited games from featuring Judeo-Christian imagery or references to death. So they changed the graphics, like that clinic that I go to with that creepy priest. I don't know if he's called a priest or not. I can't remember if they call him something else. But as you can see here in the original Japanese artwork, the place you went to revive people is called a church. And the guy's wearing a frickin' bishop hat with a cross on it. Nice. And here in the boring United States version, he's just a bald guy in a robe. And it's the clinic, not the church. One of the other differences is they changed the name of one of the spells in the game. There's a spell that was just called Kill, but it was renamed to Rub. Because, you know, rub them out, I guess. I don't know if there's any use of alcohol in the first game, but also references to alcohol were also often removed from the games. And pretty much any kind of cleavage or anything that could be titillating, I suppose. I don't think there's much of that in the first game. So anyway, it was kind of short. But in the future, some of the other games, I think there'll be more censorship issues that I can bring up that might be interesting to hear about. So anyway, fuck all that. Let's get started. Alright, when last we left off, I had just gotten the Mystic Key. So, let's go unlock some boxes that I couldn't get to before at the palace. What's this? Nitro Powder. I didn't even know I needed that, but apparently I did. Guess I didn't talk to the right NPC and get that vague hint telling me that I needed Nitro Powder. So, when you get the Nitro Powder, it turns out that you're supposed to go find this place where the dwarves live in this cave. Here's one thing that they changed from the original NES version. If I remember right, I could be remembering it wrong, but I could have sworn that the dwarves in the original version said Lally-ho. And now they say Rally-ho. I don't know why they changed that. If anything, I figured they would have changed ho to something else, because that's offensive to hoes. Have you spoken with Smith the Smith? What kind of dumb name is that? It's a bit on the nose, isn't it? With the crystal eye, even a blind one is able to see everything. But I hear that Dark Elf Astos stole it from a Toy of the Witch. We already handled that. I don't know why you're bringing that up still. You're behind the times here, living in this cave, dwarf. I'm looking for the Levistone. You see, the Levistone can make anything float in the air. Whoa, that sounds useful. Huh? This noise? Oh, Grandpa Nedlick said his rock. Bustin' again. Bustin' makes him feel good. The earth has begun to rot. From the west it comes. You just don't like Westerners. Hey, it's some Smith guy. Is that Smith the Smith? How can I forge a sword worthy of leaving its name in history? Perhaps that legendary metal adamantite can. Well, I'll go hit up Wolverine and see if he knows where I can get some. So, you give Nitro Powder to the dwarf, and he blows shit up, because that's the stereotype about dwarves. They like to blow shit up in fantasy games. Alright, so where's that creep I gotta give this Nitro Powder to? He should be here somewhere. Are you him? Guess so. Ah, the Nitro Powder. Thanks a ton, youngsters. Now we can build a canal. Yay! Rally lally ho! Oh, this can't be safe. There we go. Now we can blast this rock to smithereens! By the way, run like hell. That wall will explode, we better get out of here! Oh, shit! Oh, let's jump and get blown up in the air and get thrown across the screen like all the action movies. Whoa! That didn't seem safe. Oh my god, the cinematicness of it all. Look what you did! You made it so I can sail my boat through that tiny hole in the land there, so I can get to the western islands. Hooray! Owned. Yay! Oh, the Great Sea is calling me. Is it? You're just gonna blow it up anyway. Alright, bye. Now we can sail through this little hole in the island thingy. Whee! Ain't explosives great? And now we discover this new town. I wonder what it's called. Melman, eh? Alright. Let's see what these people are all about. Oh dear, Melman is in ruins now. If it wasn't for that blasted vampire... Oh, you, ma'am, are a racist. Hating on vampires. How about you? Bless the crystals, okay. I'm a farmer, and I'm real proud of it. Thanks for the update, pal. I didn't know that you were proud of being a farmer, but now I do. And I'm the better for it. Hi, handsome. Why don't you stop by my pop's shop? Are you a hooker? I'm Jim the Dwarf with 2 M's because it has to be a fantasy spelling of the word Jim. What a stupid name. Who are you? An old man named Sata lives in a cave on the southern edge of this land. He's very wise and may have the answers you need. Maybe if he didn't live in a cave by himself, his name would be Happia. Am I right? They say that the ancients used some kind of rock to launch their ships in the air. You think? Could it be a levistone? Long ago, an advanced civilization flourished on the northern lands. Now it's fallen into ruin. Well, whose fault is that? Yours. Alright, we need to find this circle of wise dwarves that tell you a bunch of shit. The Titan in the cave eats rocks. Precious gems are his favorite. He can eat them forever. That's another fun fact. If I ever find a precious gem randomly, I guess I'll give it to the Titan. I'm Dr. Un, but I'm sure you do that already. Pfft, I don't know you. What? You didn't? Inconceivable! To the south of this town is a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. You'll find the Terra Cavern there. Good to know. The closer you went to that cave, plants grew healthier and yielded more. That seems like ages past. Don't worry, once I regenerate the crystal, everything will be fixed, right? The Earth's decaying. The vampire dwelling in the Terra Cavern must be behind it. Uh-huh. Why don't we build a wall to keep those vampires out? That'll fix them. Banish them for good! Round them up! Pass this bill through Congress. Alright, Mr. Vampire, I'm coming for your ass. We're gonna make Melman great again! Oh boy, another big dungeon to muddle through. In case you're wondering, I've already beaten this game like 8 billion times, but I haven't played it in a long time, and the game trolls you, as I'm going to show you from time to time. So I'm just using a guide, so you can be upset about that if you want, but I doubt if you will be, since I'm not showing you most of the game anyway. You're not the one who has to spend hours getting attacked every 2 steps by bullshit enemies that can randomly turn you to stone and insta-kill you, or poison everybody. I'm using a guide, so I'm able to skip some stuff. And that's also why some of the stuff I'm doing is in a weird order, where I'm like, I don't even know why I'm going here. It's because the guide says to do it. You can find out the stuff on your own, but like I told you before, it's kind of like a vague statement said by a townsperson. Says, I should go here and collect this item. Or, hey, I was at a castle once. Pretty cool, right? And then you're like, oh, I guess I better go to that castle. Oh yeah, I want to show you, here's one of the trolly things that the game does to you. There's random battles, which can happen at any time, and then there's battles where if you step on a particular square on the map, you automatically get attacked. So if you accidentally back up onto that spot again, you get attacked again, and it's random what enemies, but it's almost always the same type. And so there's areas like this right here, where every square in a whole area is like an attack spot. So if you start wandering in there, you're like, surely this next spot will not be another one. Damn it, it is! And then if you try to back out, then you have to refight all those battles to get back out of the place. So there's a lot of spots like that, typically in front of like a treasure chest or something. You step on it and you get attacked by a boss-type enemy. Another thing you pretty much have to do in every dungeon, which doesn't even work, you have a limit of 99 of any item you can carry, so you gotta buy 99 potions so you can keep healing yourself, because you can't use your magic to keep healing yourself up, because you run out of magic so fast. So you gotta buy 99 healing potions. Usually by the time I get out of a dungeon and I've completed it all the way, I'm almost out of all 99 potions. But you can't buy more than 99, because that would be ridiculous. I ended up buying 99 antidotes, too, after I get out of this place, after I realized that, oh, every enemy in this whole place poisoned me, and I ran out of antidotes. Which is bullshit. Old school gaming. Alright, these cockatrice bitches are the biggest troll enemy in this whole dungeon. They're the ones that their regular attacks can turn you to stone. And when you get turned to stone, you're dead. You know how you fix that? With a golden needle. You know how much those cost? 800 gil each! So I don't have any. So basically, here's the boss. Here's the vampire. All living creatures are born to die. The seal cannot be lifted, and so the earth shall rot. Blah! I'm going to suck your blood, blah! Now I will walk in place as I threaten you. He looks like Magneto. Look at him. This is no place for the likes of you. Allow me to free you from your miserable mortal state. Alright, Magneto. Give it your best shot, buddy. I'm gonna whip that ass. Blah! Looks like the Count from Sesame Street. Alright, haste! I'm gonna put it on the black belt, aka monk. I got all life spell now, but the funny thing is, the healer is usually the one that dies first, so she can't cast life then because she's dead. So I used a damage undead spell on this guy. Oh, the light! Oh, blah! Haste. Let's see how many hits the black belt does. 7 hits! 223! You're dead! Yeah, haste is pretty effective. Owned. Take that, Dracula. Yay! Now I can get this treasure chest. What is it? The Star Ruby! I heard there's some rock guy that likes to eat these. Guess I should give it to him. I wonder what's over here. A stone plate rests on the floor. It seems to emanate an evil force. So I checked the guide on this part because I couldn't remember what the deal was with this. You have to walk all the way out of here again, getting trolled the whole time by poison and stone enemies. Go to town, use the ruby, get the item you need for this thing, and then walk all the way through this dungeon again to get to this thing and then use that item. God damn it. So that's what we're gonna do. Luckily you have that memo save, so I try to remember to keep doing memo saves, so if I get owned by random bullshit by one of these random encounters, then I can just load my save game. Alright, so I checked the map, and the Titan's Cave is right over here. Hey, Titan! Put on some pants, you hippie. I can see everything. Is that the Star Ruby? Give me that and I'll let you through here. Sure thing, Baldy. Ah, I didn't need to say a butt shot. Come on now. Crunch, crunch, gulp. Nothing better than rubies. How about food? That's better than rubies. He walks funny. Yeah, give it the nod. Now we can walk through. Alright, so now we can go this way. We couldn't go this way before. What's out here? Let's find out. It's another cave! Yay! We found another cave! Let's go in it. It's the Sage's Cave. Hooray. Hey, Sage. How's it going? The vampire was a mere servant of the real culprit, blocking the flow of the Earth Crystal's power. He is hiding deeper down. Joy. Take this staff and use it to probe beyond the vampire's chamber. Why didn't you give me this before I went in there? Then I wouldn't have to make 2 trips. You ass. I got the Earth Rod! Hooray! You used the Earth Rod to beat the Sage to death. Alright, so you don't have to watch me go through all that shit again, because ta-da! We're back at the plate. So we'll use this earth rod. Whoa. Magic. It's a stairway. And more dungeon. Every time you come into a room with a bunch of boxes, it's usually pretty far into the dungeon, and you're like, this shit better be worth it, because I know I'm going to get some insta-battles just by stepping next to these boxes, plus the random battles, plus I've been getting my ass beat all the way here. What's in the boxes? Let's find out. Oh, insta-battle. It's okay. I'll get something good after this. So they're dead, and what do I get? A staff. Something you can buy in the very beginning of the game, which is worth nothing now. And another attack! Son of a bitch, this game's trolling me. Troll! Aha! The embodiment of this game. I'm gonna get you, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna feed the troll. They say don't feed the troll, I'm gonna feed him my fists! Seriously, what's the logic in putting an item that you can buy in the very beginning of the game that's worth like 50 gil in a box in a dungeon this far into the game? You mad, bro? Alright, so this is where we fight one of the first of the 4 big boss elemental guys that you gotta beat to get all the crystals restored, or whatever you're supposed to do in this game. This one may be familiar to some of you Warcraft 3 fans, because, you know, it's the same name as the mythical enemy that... whatever, shut up. Alright, you son of a bitch. Who speaks to me? It is I, the Light Warriors. What the? That ball talked.
The ancient evil survives.
It's the force withholding the power of the earth. It's the Lich! Away with you, humans! If he frost novas me, I'm out. Alright, bitch. Nice dress. So, gonna do the same thing I've done in all the other battles. Cast haste. And then beat ass. And I think he's undead. So, this should work on him. Ice 2! You motherfucker. Good thing I wasted all that time mindlessly grinding and leveling up, or else that would have almost killed me. Dialysis 2! Eat it! 47 damage, that was weak. It's okay, I got haste. It's all over. Get him! Fists of Fury! Fire 3! Oh yeah. Expensive as shit, but I bought it. Surely it will do massive damage to this guy, giving me that evil finger point. Don't you point at me, you son of a bitch. 142. Oh, you motherfucker. Of course! He puts the guy to sleep that I wasted haste on, so he can't do anything. You just got nuked, buddy! 76. Alright, this guy's gotta be almost dead. I'll just haste the other guy. How do you like that? I don't think there's a way to wake your guy up either. I don't think... in other games, I think you can, like, hit your guy to wake him up. Oh, it looks like he woke up on his own. Good for him. You dead yet? Now that you've already done your attack, here's haste. And now he's gonna cast haste on himself. What a prick. It's too late for you, Mr. Lich. Yep, you're dead. See, with overleveling and haste, all things are possible. I killed the Lich. Whew! Man, we're good. We have defeated. Time for an excessive celebration. We're gonna get a penalty flag on this one. Check this shit out. Ta-da! The crystal's been restored. And raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Okay, my arms are getting tired. Can we stop? Please, can we stop? It looks like the white mage is a bird and she's trying to fly. Flap your wings, white mage! Flap your wings! Okay. Alright, so This is the altar of Earth, from which the power of Earth flows now. Because, of course, one last troll before I leave. Hey, just in case you're all weak and almost dead, here's 2 trolls and a minotaur to butt-fuck you before you can warp out of the dungeon. Goddamn game. Good thing I'm awesome, or else this would faze me. You are the ones who have been trolled. Now, let's get the fuck out of here. Bye! At least they don't make you walk out of the dungeon a second time. That would have been true bullshit. So, we restored one of the 4 crystals. Back to Melman to get my props. Light warriors, thanks to you, the Earth has revived. It's become so vibrant. I'm looking at the town. It looks exactly the same. That would have taken work to make the town background different by changing the color to green. Nah, we're not gonna do it. Alright, so next we go to this new town. It's a son of a bitch. Always interrupting me while I'm in the middle of talking. Oh, trolled again, what do you know? So I found this new town where I'm supposed to go. To get a canoe. Yeah, canoe time. This town's called Crescent Lake, because it's right by a lake that's shaped like a crescent. Makes sense, doesn't it? So, time to buy 99 potions again. Gotta have it. Alright, so I'm supposed to find this group of 12 sages, and then they give me the canoe, after I listen to all of them talk and ramble on. In my day... Nice hat, Mushroom King. We, the 12 sages, come to this land guided by the stars and prophecies. Just like the wise men. Earth, fire, water, and wind, the 4 crystals shine with the power of each element. Do they? But the 4 fiends of chaos are attempting to seize those elemental forces. Make that the 3 fiends. I just pwned one of them. Blah, 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 earth, fire, wind. We heard that already. Next. At the source of each element force is an altar. The fiends have gone there. I know. Thanks for telling me after I already found one. Defeat them and place the crystal... Oh my god. I love how they tell you shit after you don't need to know it anymore. The 4 fiends scheme to gain control of all worlds in both past and future. Uh-huh. They're pretty smart, those fiends. The Wind Fiend appeared 400 years ago, and the Water Fiend 200 years ago. Okay. Together they destroyed the northern civilization. So that's what happened to the town! The Earth Fiend rots the Earth. Makes sense. The Fire Fiend burns everything in its path. Also makes sense. Restore the light of all 4 crystals and return here. Only then can the mysteries shrouding the disasters be unfolded. Mm-hmm. Bring the light of the 4 crystals, blah, blah, blah. Fire Fiend has long slept within Mount Golg, a volcano west of this town, but now awakens at 200 years before prophecies foretold. Destroy it before it destroys everything else. But why did it wake up 200 years early? Well done, Light Warriors. You defeated the Earth Fiend and restored the crystal, but by doing so you have roused the Fire Fiend from his slumber 200 years before its prophesied awakening. Take this canoe and go to Mount Golg and stop the destruction. Go fix what you fucked up. Sure thing, Pops. I got me a canoe. What about you, Mushroom King? I am Lucan, a prophet. Now legend and prophecy shall come to pass, and we shall bear witness to it. Our path is set. Exciting. Alright, time to use this canoe. I'm gonna bust it out. Aw yeah, canoe action. Check it. I can go up, I can go left, I can... Oh my god, I got attacked again. Alright, so you canoe around, and then you come to Mount Golg. This place pissed me off so bad. You know what's fun? Unavoidable damage that your party has to take no matter what to advance through a dungeon. See the lava floor? We get to step on it! Yay! So yeah, you gotta walk through lava, taking damage over time, and then get attacked by random battles, and then the troll squares where you step on it and you instantly get attacked. So fun! I'm cutting almost all this out, but this dungeon took me forever because it took me like 50 out of my 100 potions to make it like a quarter of the way through the dungeon. So I had to go all the way back out, go buy more potions, then come all the way back. Alright, enough bitching. You guys don't have to watch it, because you're lucky. This place is like the ultimate bullshit trap. There's all these chests. There's several spaces where you instantly get attacked. And some of the treasure is jack shit. Alright. I fought through and killed, like, tons and tons of shit and kept getting wailed on by all these high-level enemies to make it all the way to this last chest. Let's see what's in it. It's definitely going to be worth it, that's for sure. And it is... a fucking potion! God damn it! Oh, and insult to injury, right after I got that last item and got the one potion after all that work, then this happens. Two people paralyzed. No big deal. Oh, son of a bitch! Phew, that was close. My healer almost died. That would have been a motherfucker! Luckily, I had done a I'd done a memory save. Whatever you call it, I already forgot. Memo save. So, I just soft resetted and did that shit again, because fuck that. So then, one of the first battles after I got back from my memo save, this happens. Oh look, what's this? Insta-death! God damn it! And I've made it this far in the dungeon, I used up all the amount of magic spells I'm allowed to use on the level where I could revive him, so I can't revive him. So, soft reset again. Getting trolled like crazy, bro! Now you may have been saying, what are you complaining about, Downwhere? There's plenty of safe places you could walk where you don't have to actually step in the lava. And to that I say, how do you explain this shit? Look at that! There's no way to avoid walking through all that lava. Trolls! Alright, so fucking finally we make it all the way to the heart of this place to fight this next elemental bitch. The Earth Fiend is gone. Who disturbs Merilith's slumber? Merilith? That sounds like a sexy name. Let's see what this chick looks like. Ah, jeez. She's got snake hair. The power of fire is mine alone. Those who dare disturb me shall burn. I'm gonna beat that ass. Alright, Jugs. You're going down. That is many swords, yes? Alright. So, no one's hurt yet, so I didn't use a heal spell. Haste! Same thing you've seen. This is why I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see the boss battles, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use almost the same strategy on every boss. I guess maybe you'll get to see my progression as I know better spells and things like that. Yeah, Black Belt ain't doing shit to this bitch. 172! Now we should do more. Ah, son of a... Aha! Didn't hurt that much, you bitch. Oh yeah, I tried Quake here, which I spent 20,000 gil to learn. And then I find out when I use it here, it's an Oh, you goddamn bitch! She killed my healer again! Fuck! I find out it's an insta-kill spell, which, even though it's super expensive and high level, doesn't work when you need it to. It's not going to work on a boss, and it doesn't even really work on regular enemies either. I tried it on some regular enemies later. It killed like 3 out of 7. So, yeah. Waste of money. I never understand why in Final Fantasy they always put those instant kill spells and stuff in, because they almost never work. You're dead! Especially in this one, we have limited slots to put spells in, and they cost insane amounts of money. And then they don't even work. Whatever. 2 down. And the healer's dead again. So now we get to drag our corpse back to the fun priest. Yay! He's getting our business again! Time for another excessive celebration. Seriously, we don't need to celebrate for as long as we do here. This is overkill. We won! Yay! Way! Wee! Yay! Yay, we're birds. Yay, I'm a bird, I'm a bird. Wee, I can fly. Wee. All right, calm down. There's not even any cool music while they're doing it. Spazzes. All right, let's get out of this place. The altar of fire from which the power of fire flows forth. Well, naturally. Am I going to get trolled again? Of course! Son of a bitch. One last troll for the road. Now that my healer's dead, fight this fire gigas who has 8 bazillion hit points and can probably 42 damage on my fighter is quite a bit. Considering he has insanely high defense skills. Anyway, whatever. So let's get out of here. Alright, you son of a bitch. Here's 400 gil! This is highway robbery. Huh. It kind of looks like he has the Pope hat. Or Bishop hat or whatever in this one. Maybe they put it back for the PS1 version. So that's going to do it for part 2. I'm guessing we're almost halfway through this first game. There's 4 legendary fiends you gotta beat, there's a couple other things you do, and then you go to the end of the game. Just like I said last time, I'm going to be cutting more stuff out than I did the time before. I just wanted to show you how the game trolls you a couple of times. It does that in pretty much every dungeon. I'm not going to show it to you every time. This is just for this episode. So, yay! Alright, so, continuing on through the Final Fantasy journey, your friend, Downwhere. You can like and subscribe to me on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter at D0WNWHERE, and if you would like to, you can support me on Patreon at patreon.com/downwhere. So, see you guys next time. Peace out.